morning and welcome to Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram right here in Anniston, Alabama. We are coming to you live as we do every weekday morning, Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. So thank you so much for starting your day with us. Today is Friday, February the 9th. It's hard to believe that it's already into February. We are in our third week of our show, ending of the third week. And we want to say thank you to all of our viewers and all of our guests that we've had so far. Today we have a very special guest with us, Weac Hendricks. She is a great friend of TV24, so we know that she's one that probably doesn't need much introduction, but I'm very much looking forward to visiting with her. And I am joined by Ed Pyle. We've missed you this week. I know you've been so busy doing all kinds of car business. Right, car deals and getting things going.
Yeah, we've had some things that kept us going and kept us busy, so I wasn't able to be on here. But I can hear you good the show was probably without me on here, so that's even better. So you
well,
guys,
you're great.
Kept it going great. So yeah, I mean we've been making a few adjustments, a few changes. We've had some things that we've had to cope with, I guess. Sure. But it's real exciting right now. I think that. We've had a lot of people inquiring about the car show coming up, and I think that's going to be a big deal. I know Kip's been running around trying to get as much as he can get about that, but I mean that's something that's pretty exciting. I think that we got coming up. So I mean, I didn't mean to sway off or anything like that, but I think that's definitely something that's coming and going to be good. The service department is definitely. Picked up some, because of the I think some of the specials that we're running right now. So I think that's a good thing. The tire thing has been very lucrative for us. So
let's talk about those specials. We've got some flyers for our viewers. So let's start with the tires. Tell us about the tire special.
Well, if you get you come in and get a set of tires, you get we have it to where you can get a free alignment on the tires, so it doesn't cost you any additional money. We're very, very competitive as far as price-wise goes on tires. I mean, we compete with like the bigger stores like Walmart and things of that sort. So I mean, we have and we have the service to be able to take care of it. I mean, we don't just expect you just to come in and just sit here and wait for everything to take place and no communication and stuff like that. We revamped some of the sitting areas and stuff like that. We have new, I guess, furniture. I couldn't think of it. I couldn't think of it. But it also has the ability to be able to like plug your information into it, and I mean your computer, phones, all that kind of stuff. So I mean it's we're trying to make it more customer friendly, and we also have kind of redone the showroom here a little bit to give people the opportunity that if they want to sit out here, work on their computer and things of that sort, they can do that too. So. Comfortability, that's always a big thing. But yes, going back to the specials, I mean the tires is a big thing. I mean right now we've got a tremendous amount of tires in, and that's why we're able to being a corporation of Greenway, you can buy stuff in bulk, so you're able to be very competitive as far as price-wise goes.
Sure. Now there's another special as well, and that has to do with the check engine light. We don't want anybody riding out around here with their check engine light on.
Well, no, I mean, and we're trying to, give people the opportunity to come in and actually have the opportunity to get something diagnosed, I mean, so that way they don't have to do that. They don't have to drive around like that, and they're able to, it's 50% off the diagnostic right now, and you bring it in, they'll diagnose it. There's no strings attached. I mean, even if you don't want to do what you need to do at that point, you'll at least know what needs to be done at that point. So I mean, a lot of stuff is they're just trying to make it easier, and that type of thing.
Yeah, you don't want to drive around with that light because it could be something minimal that if you let it go for too long, could actually turn into something
much
bigger.
Yes, that's correct. I mean, there's a lot of things, and here I'm not going to try to pretend like I'm a mechanic, so I don't know enough about a vehicle, but I do know how many components and parts there are on vehicles, and yes, it could be something very, very simple, or it could be something that needs a little more attention to it. So, but then they can also utilize the financing that they have in the service department. They have that 0% for 6 months.
Yeah.
So that's something that that could help out too. So I mean, there's a lot of different opportunities and a lot of different choices that we do have that maybe people aren't aware of.
And I think sometimes that is what people are hesitant about bringing their vehicles in because they're worried about that bill, but there are options. So
There are.
yeah, so if you are hit with some types of financial obligations that aren't expected, then that's okay. Come in, talk about options. Your service advisor will explain to you what options that they
And like
have.
I said, there's absolutely no obligation to anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more of a awareness type of thing that we try to provide for people, and that's the main thing.
Yeah, and the showroom is very cozy. The new furniture is great. Having those charging ports is very important, so you can come in and finish your work for the day, or just play on the computer or watch a show if you want to, and put in your AirPods. Yeah, yeah, whatever you'd like to.
Right.
So another thing that you have here is the desire to help the community, and so that's why we're doing this show. We're having our community guest in. You are very involved with the chamber and a lot of things that are going on in the community. And one of the things in a car dealership, in any business, you have advertising dollars that you have to spend, right? And so you have implemented a referral program called the Bird Dog Club. And so we're going to put that information out there. And this is a way for you to give back to your community. If someone refers a customer here, then and they purchase a vehicle, then you are going to pay that person sending them a referral fee out of your advertising. And so it's a great way to utilize those funds to put back into the community pocket instead of, we like our billboards and such, but it's great to put it back. The advertising, word of mouth is so important.
That's what I was just getting ready to say. How word of mouth is probably the most, it can be the most effective tool as far as advertising, or it can be the most detrimental thing to advertising. When somebody has a bad time, they're going to tell a lot of people. When a good time, that's
and that's what we're striving here.
Well, exactly.
Is to only give those good times.
We don't need no more bad.
And I know we have some things that we're trying to overcome here at the dealership. Just this is a building that's been here for a long time, and there's been other businesses that have been in this building. And so we definitely want to make sure that people know that this is a new business in this building. And so what you strive here is to provide incredible customer service, great car buying experience, a low pressure type experience where the salespeople are knowledgeable and they are here to assist you. So I'm going to go back to the Bird Dog Club. As you see here, there's a QR code. So if you're interested in putting extra cash into your pocket, scan that QR code, select Greenway CDJR, and register to send in referrals. So if you're out and about in the community and somebody is looking for a vehicle, you can select a salesperson and you can send a customer to that salesperson. Now, if you don't know any of the sales consultants here and you would like to before you recommend them, we encourage you to stop in, say hello, have a donut with us. We have Dunkin' Donuts here in the mornings. Meet the team. So we really encourage you to do that. Come in, meet the team, see what's going on, see the new changes that are happening right here at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They need your support so they can in return support the community. So it's an all full circle, and that's so important for you to be able to continue doing the good things that you plan to do.
Well, there's no question, and again, going back to kind of what you were touching on, there have been businesses here before. There's been things that's probably taken place before that we're not aware of, but that doesn't dictate how things are done now. It's so important for us to get people to understand that. It's not something that I wish if there was something bad that happened, I could go back and fix it, but but
We can't.
You can't do that. So all we can do is move forward and keep pushing along, and the more cars that we can, possibly, or more people we come into contact with, we can give, we can show them the desire from our end to try to make things right. And that's all we can do at this point.
Yes, so we encourage you to come in, check out all the new different Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram right here on Quintard Avenue in Anniston, Alabama. Come in, say hey, have a donut. But again, if you are interested in becoming a part of the Bird Dog Club and making extra cash, if you just need a a side hustle or another job or
Who can't
just
use extra cash?
Yeah, who can't?
Right.
I could.
No, I know.
I think
all of
we
us
all
could. Yeah,
can.
that's right.
And so that's a great program that you
Yes.
have there. So we really appreciate you for doing that. And yeah, so we've got the car show coming up on March the 2nd. That is going to be so much fun. There's going to be possibly thousands of cars here, or at least maybe not thousands, but close to 1,000.
There's going to be a lot of people. I think it's going to be a lot more of a spectacle than what we're anticipating. I mean, truthfully, but the good thing is, the size of the lot, the size of the the organization, there's a good size, and then they'll get to come and see you sing. How about that?
Yes, my band is going to be playing
that's
here.
Exactly
the
right.
Steel Broke Band. We're really
we had
excited.
to get that in there for you.
Of
so
course,
there you go.
of course.
But yeah, no, there's just so much stuff that's good things that you're doing, and you're doing, we're doing for the the Wounded Warriors Foundation and everything like that, which is another huge thing. That. You can sit here and bring it up. We can give money. You can do all that kind of stuff, but you can't never give back to the people who actually sacrificed what they did sacrifice. I mean, there's nothing that you can give back to that. So I mean, that just to be able to be a little piece of that is something that's very, very. I don't even know. I don't even have the words. I mean,
well,
but
we can
it's excellent.
celebrate it, and we can remember,
Right.
and we can keep that top of mind. So I think that's what we can do, is to never forget and to always celebrate and to always appreciate.
I agree 100%. I mean, all the other stuff at that day doesn't mean anything except making sure that we do celebrate that. I mean, that's a big thing.
Yeah, and celebrate we will, with lots of fun, lots of cars, lots of prizes. I know we have a lot of giveaways. I know we had a guest on. I can't keep my days straight. I think it was maybe Tuesday. Stephanie Tieford with CMP. She said that she was going to donate some range passes.
Which I'll tell you that's a big deal. That was probably one of the best guests we've had.
Yeah,
on there,
so much fun. You learned a lot, huh?
Yeah, I did. I thought that was really that'll be something to really, and like you said, when we go there or whatever, we can kind of give the feedback of how exciting that is. I've talked to a couple people here that's been there, the employees and stuff like that, and they're like, you just wouldn't imagine how nice it is unless you go. So.
Just right in our backyard,
Exactly.
something so beautiful like that.
Yeah, you said $30 million they spent on that?
$30 million facility.
And nonprofit too. I mean, that's even.
And they go to support our veterans.
Correct.
And
yeah.
So, well, tell us about this weekend. So, weekend car deals, incentives, hot vehicles. What can somebody look for on your lot this weekend?
Well, I mean, the exciting part of it, we're getting ready to get closer to spring. I think everybody would be excited about that. So, I mean, new cars, used cars, whatever somebody wants. I mean, we have sitting here on a lot, and we just need to know what it is somebody's looking for.
And if it's not here on the lot, you can find it for them.
We 100% can. I've done that the last 2 days. There's been 2 used cars that somebody's been looking for, specific things. We went on there. I got one person going to Louisiana to pick. Was it Louisiana or Mississippi? It don't make no difference. They don't
Another
care.
state.
Yeah, they don't care. Somewhere else.
We'll get it, no matter where it
pick the
is.
vehicle up, and I got somebody else going to Florida to pick up a vehicle that'll be brought here for somebody's specific vehicle. So I mean,
Good.
if it makes sense and it makes sense to the customer, yes, we can. And that's a used car. That's not a new car. So I mean, that we can pretty much get whatever we want. And then with all the different locations that we have, I think 40 plus Greenway locations. If we can't get it there, then yes, we can go outside of there and find it for them.
Good. Well, how big is the used car market right now? Is it still very strong?
It seems to be stronger than the new cars at this point, which obviously they flip flop all the time. It's just what people are looking for. I mean, it's different because like with the new cars, there's certain products out there that you're going to pay a little bit more for as a new vehicle, to where if you find something that's a couple years older or even a specific type. I mean, sometimes on the new cars you can't find that specific type no more because they don't make that car or something of that nature. So you have to try to if they want a different vehicle like a convertible or something like that, it's going to be a used car. If they want something new, then it's just very. It's hard to explain. I mean, truthfully, because the new car market is a little softer right now. But I think the main reason is because the used cars market's been so strong for the last 4 or 5 years, and because the new cars haven't been here. So we're waiting for that to bounce back a little bit. But we do sell new cars. I mean, obviously, being a new car dealership, you have to do that. So I would say probably 60 to 40 used cars to new cars.
Okay.
But new cars obviously help you, selling them because you get trade-ins. So then I do have more cars to sell as used. So.
Yeah. So new cars, pre-owned cars, whatever, motorcycles.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There's
Yeah,
two
yeah,
motorcycles right here in the showroom. Yeah, we invite you to come in and experience the difference right here at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come in and meet Ed. He's a
Yes.
super nice guy, and your entire team is too. Everyone's so friendly and very knowledgeable and committed to customer satisfaction. With that, I'm going to let you get back to your work, and we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to check out your area weather with Lacey Clontz, and we're going to refresh our Joe Bell coffee and dig into those Dunkin' Donuts. When we come back, I have a very special guest with us. Juanica Hendricks Palmer is here with us in house, and I'm looking forward to hearing from her. Every time I get to visit with her is great, and so she's got all kinds of great things going on, so we look forward to hearing from her. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. You're watching Ride and Shine, Cruising Mornings at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Good morning, everyone. Temperatures are getting up to 67 degrees today, and we're seeing about a 30% chance of showers. But tomorrow, it is going to be a 70% chance of showers, with the temperatures getting even higher, up to 69 degrees. Then on Sunday, those temperatures will get up to 65 degrees, but we'll only see about a 40% chance of showers. But everyone, grab your umbrellas. I'm Lacey Clontz for your TV24 weather.
Thank you for coming to Greenway. At Greenway Chrysler, we have all the vehicles that you want. We are here part of your family, and we want to make sure that you give us that opportunity under the new management that we have. Yo quisiera que ustedes sepan que aquí en Greenway estamos nosotros dispuestos a hacerlos a ustedes nuestra familia. Avísenos cuando estén listos y vengan a vernos con todos los vehículos y las necesidades que tengan.
Come visit us today.
At Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
Thank you for coming to Greenway. At Greenway Chrysler, we have all the vehicles that you want. We are here part of your family, and we want to make sure that you give us that opportunity under the new management that we have. Yo quisiera que ustedes sepan que aquí en Greenway estamos nosotros dispuestos a hacerlos a ustedes nuestra familia. Avísenos cuando estén listos y vengan a vernos con todos los vehículos y las necesidades que tengan.
Come visit us today.
I'm Lacey Clontz with your WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95 Second News Update. Governor Kay Ivey gave her State of the State address for the state of Alabama on Tuesday night. Governor Kay Ivey wrapped out her speech by saying, "Folks, I am confident in Alabama's future because I am confident in our students. I have met thousands of these young people and I am more encouraged by the day. I am also proud of Alabama. I am proud of our citizens, and I am proud to continue leading our state forward. The people of Alabama deserve our very best. Future generations of Alabamians deserve our hardest work today. This is our opportunity, so let's not waste a moment. Thank you, and may God continue to bless each of you and the great state of Alabama." Several young men from around Calhoun County signed their national letters of intent on Wednesday. Anniston High recognized 4 football signees at Wednesday's National Signing Day ceremony. Offensive lineman Colin Wansart, Birmingham Southern, defensive back Love Kirby, TUAB, quarterback Gavin Doss, Navy, he was out of town, and defensive back Jaden Lewis has already enrolled at Tulane and is attending classes and workouts there. Jacksonville's Jim Ogle has signed with Louisiana Monroe and has already enrolled at ULM, and Kyrie Fisher is headed to Dartmouth. And Oxford has 4 young men headed to the next level. Jaden Thomas to Jack State, Andrew Kirkland to Huntington College, Kamari Hampton to Nicholls State, and Donovan Jones to Mount St. Joseph's. Congratulations to all these young student athletes, and good luck. Tune in to WEAC TV 24 tonight for more local news at 5. For WEAC TV 24 and the Mountain 95.1, I'm Lacey Klontz.
Welcome back to Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. It's Friday, February the 9th. I had to think about it for a moment. This has been a wonderful week, but it has sure flown by so fast. We want to thank you so much for tuning in with us every weekday morning. We are coming to you live right here from Anniston, Alabama at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Joining me now is Wanika Hendricks, a great friend of TV24, and me. I'm getting to know you even more, and it's just always so great every time I get to visit with you.
Well,
so welcome.
Thank you for having me. Can I just say this?
Sure.
TGIF, y'all.
Ooh, hallelujah.
Thank God it's Friday, and it's a blessing to be here with you this morning.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Every time I get to visit with you, you just have this wonderful vibe about you, and just this positivity and sense of love that pours out from you. You're just such a great person to be around.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I try to be all that He has designed me to be, and I just want to be the light. That when people see me, that's what I want. That's what I want people to see, is the light that's on the inside of me, and because it's not me, it's Him, and so that's good to hear.
It's beautiful. Well, thank you so much for joining me and getting up this early on a Friday morning.
Because your sister is not an early bird.
You know, it's funny, neither am I, but this opportunity to do this morning show just sounds so fun, and I'm actually enjoying getting up.
Good.
I know. I guess if you like what you're doing,
it makes a difference.
It makes a difference.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think about us doing this right here in a car dealership?
I love it. I love it. It gives attention to the business, and it's also community thriving. So I love the fact. Yeah.
And that's what they're committed to, Anika, is to the community. They really want to make a great name for themselves here and to support the community. They were getting really involved in a lot of nonprofits and a lot of fundraising opportunities, like this car show on March 2nd that we were talking about. That's going to be really fun. And multiple other things. They have a referral program where if someone in the community knows someone that's looking for a vehicle and they send them here, then they send a really nice. It starts off at $100 and it goes up to $250 or $350. So there's so many ways to get involved here at the dealership.
Well, I would love for the dealership to partner with some of the things that I do here in the community as well. So I would be looking forward to some partnerships to do with them. To partner with them, we have the toy drive, we have the backpack drive, and we do a lot of things. So hopefully we can partner and do some things together.
Yes, and you do so many things for the community. Just naming just a few that you did. Now that backpack drive, that was a big success, and your toy drive. All the events that you've had have been successful.
Yes, ma'am. It's been a blessing. It's a blessing. But there's always room to do more. There's always room to expand. I'm always thinking bigger. How many, if we did this amount this time, how many more can we bless? So to me, it's all about being a blessing. You can't be a blessing if you always have your hands like this. And so that's what I ask God to do. Put me in the room with people, connect me with people who have the same heart and the desire to be a blessing to other people. Because if we walk around like this, we don't know that we're closing ourselves in to receive the blessings from God ourselves. So in order to receive a blessing, sometimes you got to be a blessing. And the blessing is being a blessing. Yes.
Well, tell us about your everyday. I mean, I know you have so many things that you're involved in, but what's a day in the life of Wanika?
Oh goodness! The first thing is I open up with prayer. That's the first thing I do every morning, and it took me a while to get there. I remember being at church, and it's been a few years back, and I think we had a guest speaker, and the speaker said, if you just start your day with the first 7 minutes, give those first 7 minutes to God. You first minute, you just meditate, and you just meditate on Him, and then the next 3 minutes, you're just going to pray and ask God to cover your leaders, cover your neighbors. You're praying for other people other than yourself. In the last 3 minutes, you are just thanking God for all that He's done for you. You're thanking Him for just being who He is. And so if you start those first 7 minutes out, I promise you, it took a little while to get to do it, because if you're not used to doing it, but after a while, starting my day off, it started, I noticed my attitude started changing. And so because I started changing from the inside, that's when people like yourself can see the light, because I started out, no matter how bad the day was before, no matter what life threw at me before, you start that day off with prayer. You start your day out with Him. And in your day with Him, you know, He'll take care of everything in between.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Thank you.
Oh, yes.
So that's the first. So that's what I do. I start off with prayer, and then I work my way into the office. I am, you know, the owner, proud owner of the Juanica Hendricks Insurance Agency, and I'm just honored and blessed to have this opportunity to serve my community, the community which I grew up in. And not only do I just look to, I don't just have clients here in Calhoun County. I'm blessed to have clients in the state of Alabama. I service the state of Alabama and the state of Georgia. I'm licensed for both.
Okay.
So I have clients in both areas. I have people that have called me from California, want to do life insurance with me. I have people that have called me from Detroit, from Michigan, from South Carolina, North Carolina. And so that's the good thing about being a life insurance agent. I can do life insurance pretty much no matter where you are. But for the P&C, your home and auto insurance, I have to do that here in the state of Alabama and Georgia.
Okay. Okay. So you do all sorts of insurance. So
Yes,
any
ma'am.
insurance needs.
Well, I don't want to say any.
Okay.
Okay, so I help people what I do as an insurance agent. I help people. Which one of these cameras am I looking at?
Middle one.
Okay. I help people protect what matters most to them. So if you have a car that's one of your prized possessions, you want to be able to insure it. You want to have that liability coverage that helps you in case you, in the event you had an accident that was your fault. Whenever you hear the word liability, it means I am at fault.
Woo.
Okay, and so so I help people with their auto insurance, with their home insurance. We have umbrella insurance, and then I can help people with their business insurance. Country Financial is a company that caters to helping what we call our core clients, which is basically the small business owner. The family-oriented family that's just getting started, that have children, that, you know, that's what we're catering to. And we help people also with life insurance. What matters most to you? How do you handle? I tell people, you want to show your family how much you love them. You show them how much you love them by how you leave them.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if I give you everything. If I have children, it doesn't matter if I give them everything that they want if I don't prepare them for my absence.
Oh, wow. That's powerful.
Whatever I do, you can have all these gifts, but if God forbid, if I left here today, how do I, you show people how much you love them by how you leave them. And so there's a process that I go through. For example, we're sitting here, we may be the same age. Well, I'm probably older than you, but I'm just saying, if you have two people, no two people in, I don't say this, your insurance number and my insurance number when it comes to life insurance may not be the same. So I don't just go and quote everybody on $100,000. I remember my husband, y'all. My husband came right when I had just started working for Country Financial. And I have to admit, I did not have life insurance before I started working as an insurance agent. I always took time for granted. I thought I have time to do that. I have time to do that. My husband came home right before I started working. He told me he had got a life insurance policy. And I felt like, oh, you know, that makes you feel good that your spouse is making sure that he's taking the proper steps to cover the family. And what he had was a $100,000 policy. And I thought, oh, that's good. That's good. But what I learned was after working with Country, okay, I have a mortgage and my mortgage is over $100,000. We still have debt. We have children. And so life insurance is not to make your family rich in your absence. Life insurance is to make sure your family can maintain the same standard of living for as long as you can make it possible for them. And so that's how I come to, we sit down, we have a conversation. So there's a few things that I do with my clients that I have committed myself to doing. Is I want to educate my clients on what they're getting, whether it's car insurance, whether it's home insurance. You're going to know what you're getting. You're not just going to come in here and say what the price is, Juanica. Oh, I like that price. It's cheaper than what I've been paying. Because cheaper is not always better.
It's not.
I want to make sure you have what you need to cover your family. If you have a $300,000 home and you have a business, if you have children and you have $25,000 slash $50,000 in bodily injuries on your car, that is not enough coverage. And so I want to make sure that we align you, that I educate you, and then I give you options. We go over the different options. Okay, maybe you want this, maybe you don't want that. Maybe you want uninsured motorists, maybe you don't want them. We want to give the clients options. And then I guide you into the process. I can't tell a client, hey, you got to take this. So I educate, I give options, and then I guide the client to help them make the best decision for them.
That sounds great. Well, I want to hear so much more. We've got to jump to a quick break right now. So when we get back, stay tuned. You're going to stay with me, aren't you?
I'm hanging in here. I'm hanging in here.
And let's refresh our Joe Bell coffee, and we've got our Dunkin' Donuts with us now.
No donuts for you, girl.
No
today.
donuts.
They trying it, y'all. They trying it.
They're so delicious, and they bring us those little
I see 'em over there.
Valentine's.
Trust me, I
There's
see
little
'em.
heart donuts, and it's so cute.
No, not today.
All right, well, we'll at least freshen up our waters and our coffees.
Yes.
You've got this cool little cup here. I
Yes.
love that.
Thank you.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. You're watching Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings at Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, a Greenway store right here in Anniston.
Good morning, everyone. Temperatures are getting up to 67 degrees today, and we're seeing about a 30% chance of showers. But tomorrow, it is going to be a 70% chance of showers, with the temperatures getting even higher, up to 69 degrees. Then on Sunday, those temperatures will get up to 65 degrees, but we'll only see about a 40% chance of showers. But everyone, grab your umbrellas. I'm Lacey Klontz for your TV24 weather.
Thank you for coming to Greenway. At Greenway Chrysler, we have all the vehicles that you want. We are here part of your family, and we want to make sure that you give us that opportunity under the new management that we have. Yo quisiera que ustedes sepan que aquí en Greenway estamos nosotros dispuestos a hacerlos a ustedes, nuestra familia. Avísenos cuando estén listos y vengan a vernos con todos los vehículos y las necesidades que tengan.
Come visit us today.
You need strength, resilience, and hope to face life challenges. And I found all three at Gaston State Community College. I'm Jada Pickens, an office administration student at Gaston State's Ayers campus in Anniston. Along with attending classes, I work full-time. Life is very demanding. There's a real sense of support at Gaston State. The faculty and staff care about us as individuals and want us to thrive in the classroom and in life. Thank you, Gaston State, for giving me the wings to fly to new, unexpected heights.
At Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
Thank you for coming to Greenway. At Greenway Chrysler, we have all the vehicles that you want. We are here part of your family, and we want to make sure that you give us that opportunity under the new management that we have. Yo quisiera que ustedes sepan que aquí en Greenway estamos nosotros dispuestos a hacerlos a ustedes, nuestra familia. Avísenos cuando estén listos y vengan a vernos con todos los vehículos y las necesidades que tengan.
Come visit us today.
I'm Lacey Klontz with your WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95 second news update. Governor Kay Ivey gave her State of the State address for the state of Alabama on Tuesday night. Governor Kay Ivey wrapped out her speech by saying, "Folks, I am confident in Alabama's future because I am confident in our students. I have met thousands of these young people and I am more encouraged by the day. I am also proud of Alabama. I am proud of our citizens and I am proud to continue leading our state forward. The people of Alabama deserve our very best. Future generations of Alabamians deserve our hardest work today. This is our opportunity, so let's not waste a moment. Thank you, and may God continue to bless each of you and the great state of Alabama." Several young men from around Calhoun County signed their national letters of intent on Wednesday. Anniston High recognized 4 football signees at Wednesday's National Signing Day ceremony. Offensive lineman Colin Wansart, Birmingham Southern, defensive back Love Kirby, TUAB, quarterback Gavin Doss, Navy, he was out of town, and defensive back Jaden Lewis has already enrolled at Tulane and is attending classes and workouts there. Jacksonville's Jim Ogle has signed with Louisiana Monroe and has already enrolled at ULM, and Kyrie Fisher is headed to Dartmouth. And Oxford has 4 young men headed to the next level. Jaden Thomas to Jack State, Andrew Kirkland to Huntington College, Kamari Hampton to Nicholls State, and Donovan Jones to Mount St. Joseph's. Congratulations to all these young student athletes, and good luck. Tune in to WEAC TV24 tonight for more local news at 5. For WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95.1, I'm Lacey Klontz.
Yeah. You can put it on. You heard me.
Welcome back to Ride and Shine, Cruising Mornings at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, right here in Anniston, Alabama. Today is Friday, February 9th. Thank you, Lacey Klontz, for our WDNG 95.1 The Mountain News Update. I am here with Wanika Hendricks, and we were talking before the break about life insurance and how you guide your customers through what it is and ask questions and educate. What were your 3 things? You educate?
Educate. I give them options, and I guide them.
There you go.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And so that's so important because you want to make sure, because not everybody, like you said, is the same.
Yes,
like
ma'am.
Everyone has different needs. Everyone has different. Everybody's different.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so.
I have to say this because I don't want to forget.
Okay.
And a lot of people know me. I believe I got a little taste of ADHD. Like my mind goes all over the place. Most people know me like, okay, she's all over the place, but they know me. But I want to say this. Last year 2023 was a challenging year for me. From April the 3rd through August 29th, my mother was in the hospital. She was in ICU. She was in the hospital, back and forth. She was in the nurse home. Then they would send her to the hospital. So from April the 3rd through August the 29th, me and my family went through a devastating time. And it took me away from the office. And I have to say that there were times that I didn't get a chance to call a client back. There were times, or I didn't get a chance to call them back at a reasonable amount of time that I would have normally done that. But my clients stood by me. And now that I have clients, they'll call me and say, "How your mama doing?"
Oh, how
I just want to say, "Y'all come and get her, come and get her." But I didn't want to forget to tell my clients, thank you. And because they could have said, you know what, she didn't answer the phone, she didn't call me back. I called her yesterday, she didn't call me back. They could have just went on about their day. So their clients, I thank God for people for giving you a chance, but we got to thank God for people that give us a chance after chance after chance. And so I didn't want to go any further without telling them thank you. So
that's so
yes,
nice.
yes,
well,
ma'am.
I know you're great to do business with, and your clients become like your family.
They are my family.
Yeah,
no, they're not like my family. They are
your
my family. Yes, yes.
And family has, you know, is understanding
yes,
that.
Yes, when my clients call me, and when we get off the phone, they say, "I love you," and I say, "I love you too." And I've never even met them. I've got some that I've never even met in person because they're out of, they're probably not from this area. And we do most of our communication by phone or email. So when that means that's what I want to do. I'm not here to impress anybody. Because when you live a life to impress, impressions fade. But when you live a life that impacts people's lives, insurance is insurance. You know, I'm an insurance agent. Yes, it's what I do for a living, but it's not who I am. I'm a servant first. You know, and so I want to live a life that impacts other people's lives. And as much as I want to impact their lives are also impacting mine when I see how resilient they are when they go through things in their own family. And so it's not just a one-way exchange. It's an exchange for both. And so I'm humbly grateful when people choose Weac Hendricks Agency. I don't look at, okay, well, that's just another number. I'm truly grateful that God has sent them in my path for me to be the vessel to provide them with what they need. That's one of my daily prayers. God, send me somebody that I can be a blessing to and who can be a blessing to me. And so life insurance is just one of the ways that we can do that. Home insurance is one of the ways that we can do that, and the car insurance.
And you also do business insurance.
Business insurance, yes, ma'am. So I was talking about that. You know, for example, some of the businesses that we are very competitive in, of course, you got your beauty salons, you got your nail salons, but apartment complexes, Country Financial. I would probably say, if I quote an apartment complex, more than likely I'm going to get that business because farms. We have great farm rates, very competitive farm rates. Believe it or not, I be quoting farms, y'all. And so it's this industry, this career, because I don't want to say job, but this career has given me the opportunity. It has truly changed my life. I'm doing things that I never thought I would do. I've been able to go places that I've never that I never thought I would be able to go because of the career path that I've chosen to take and because of the blessing God has given me. But business insurance is something that if you have a business, if you own a business, if you have a plaza, if your office is in a plaza, call me. It costs absolutely nothing to get a quote. And that way we can quote you and go over your different coverages and we can compare. And I tell people, I want what's best for you, even if the best isn't me. And sometimes the best may not be the best price, and so I'm excited. I have a young lady that owns a business here in Oxford that reached out to me, and hopefully we'll be getting her business soon. But I have a lot of businesses, don't get me wrong, but it's just when people trust me to make sure that they trust my opinion, they trust my experience, they trust my profession experience to help them with their decision making. It's truly humble.
Sure,
Yes.
yeah, and your knowledge. You're very knowledgeable.
Yes, ma'am. But I'm learning every day. Let me just say this. I don't claim to know everything. Let me just say that.
None of
I
us
tell my
should.
clients, I'm not going to sit and tell you I know everything about insurance. Insurance been here a lot longer than Weac. This week make 5 years.
Oh, this week?
This week,
happy
February the
anniversary.
4th, made 5 years that I've been an insurance insurance agent with Country Financial, and it's truly been, I can honestly say, the best 5 years of my life.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, happy anniversary.
Thank you. It's my anniversary. Hey, I told y'all TGIF. They didn't know who they was inviting to the show.
I love it. I need every Friday to be like that. Pump us up a little bit, Weac.
But yes, I'm truly blessed. I'm truly humble. I even thank God for the clients who had to leave, because they was with me at one point. And sometimes the path, you can be the right person, you can have the right thing, but some things, there are things that are out of your control. So I tell my clients, even though you might have to leave, you're always welcome to come back home. And so, and that's just how it is. It's just business, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity.
Well, I know there were some young men that were in here the other day. I don't know if you got
Go
to
why
watch
y'all
it
didn't have me
on
that day.
Wednesday.
No, I'm
I
just
know, we
teasing.
should have. Because I know you've been very...
Don't y'all tell Eddie Palmer.
I know you've been very influential in their lives and very supportive of them. And there's 4 young men that have gotten commitments, right, to some big schools. So we had Love Kirby in here the other day. We did. And he announced that he committed to UAB.
Oh,
so
my
he's
goodness.
And I learned what a cornerback is.
Oh. Why you say it like that, cornerback?
So it doesn't get confused with quarterback. Because I'm still trying trying to remember.
Okay.
And yeah, so that was really fun, and I know
Awesome.
you know Coach here, and he sells
Yes,
cars here,
yes.
so he was excited to know that you
Yes.
were coming in. I said,
Yes.
"Oh, I've got
He
Weac."
called me.
He said when I told him you were coming in, he said, "Oh yeah, I know her.
And she's talking about
awesome."
Rantron, y'all.
I am
Rantron,
talking about-
and let me just talk about it real quick.
Okay.
Let me talk about him. Let me do my little plug. If you are looking for a vehicle, in the need of a vehicle, please come by and see him. As for Rantron, he has experience. He has a passion for people.
Yeah.
He truly loves helping people. So he's starting over again in a different industry. So you guys come out and support him and tell him why Nika sent you.
Do it. You have to get signed up for the Bird Dog Club. That way you can
Okay,
send him in
yeah.
some. Yes,
Right.
send him in some referrals.
Referrals, yes,
Absolutely. And okay, so you have a fun seminar coming up. That's going to be this month,
do.
right? I'm thinking February
Yes.
the 25th.
Yes,
I've got
yes.
it on my calendar.
So
but-
as far as Wanika Hendricks Insurance Agency goes, I'm excited that I have teamed up with my sisters. I call them my sisters. Kyla Whitmore with the Whitmore Mortgage Group with Success Mortgage, and Allison Piercing with Good Faith Realty. We are hosting a home buyer seminar.
Oh, cool.
So let me tell you about this home buyer seminar. You're gonna get, if you are renting, if you are living at home, if you are just fresh out of college, now's the time to start getting educated. Again, that's what I'm about. I'm going to have several different seminars this year where we are educating our community. So that way, when you may not buy a home for 2 years from now, but wouldn't it be great to already have that education and already know what to do and what questions to ask and to get this information and get this knowledge for free? It's going to be at the Oxford Civic Center on Monday, February the 26th. It's absolutely free. Come out and get light refreshment. Look, this ain't no dinner. Let me make sure you understand it. Light refreshments, okay? But come on out. It's absolutely free. Tell somebody and bring somebody, because you never know how much knowledge you can gain.
What time is that seminar?
It's going to build a hold me to. I think it's at 6 o'clock.
Okay, I think we have the flyer right
I think
here.
it's at 6 p.m.
We have the flyer up for you to see. It's going to be from 5:30 to 7.
Thank
That's at
you.
the Oxford Civic Center, and it's free.
Absolutely free.
Wow. Well,
Yes.
yeah, I mean, definitely go by.
Yes.
And it's in room 120 at the
Yes.
Oxford Civic Center.
And we're going to have door prizes.
Ooh, I love door prizes.
Yes, we decided to do door prizes, so we're excited about that. So you want to make sure you come down, and even if you don't feel like you got the right credit, when I made the post, I made a post I believe yesterday, and I probably was too transparent. I was living in the projects, Courtney, when I bought my home, and didn't even think that I would be qualified to buy a home. And I was just hearing a conversation with somebody, and I said, well, I'm gonna go see if I can apply, and I was, and I qualified. And so, it makes me think, who's renting right now that can qualify to purchase a home but don't even know it, And so that's what this meeting is for you. If you have a desire and a passion to be a homeowner someday, it may not be this year, but at least you can learn the tools that you need to do to get in place, to get in position, to be on the pathway to home ownership.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, so many people don't realize that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so I look forward to being at your seminar. I'd love to come over and
come on,
see.
girl.
I'm sure there's something that everyone could have a takeaway
Yes, ma'am.
with.
Yes,
there.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, some more about Wanika. You have a book. You have written a book. Tell me about this. You wrote a book. That's amazing.
I wrote a book, y'all.
Did you bring me a copy?
I
you
did.
sign me one?
I did.
Oh, good.
I did. Don't tell Todd. Don't tell Mr. Todd I brought you one. But yes, I did write a book, and I have to be transparent. I would probably say the thought of maybe writing a book maybe hit me about 2 years ago. And it was just a thought. And I was like, well, I ain't got nothing to say.
Yes, you do.
And then I'm sitting there one day, and this young man, man of God, inboxed me, and he said, you're going to write a book. And I was like, no. But it was kind of ironic that he sent that to me after the thought, what I thought was a thought. Let me sure I say that. I thought it was a thought, but it was really a vision from God. It was an assignment from God. And then that was maybe beginning of last year. And then in like September, I'm sitting there and I wrote in my notebook, write the book, Juanica. Just write it down. And I wrote it down on a piece of paper. And my mom was in the hospital at this time, and I had to MC an event. And I go to this church and I MC in this event, and the guest speaker was a prophet, and he said, yes, he turns to me and said, you're going to write a book. And I'm like, oh my goodness, and all I can do is just go back and look. And then I was sitting at home one day and I just picked up the pen, and God just gave me what to say. The Holy Spirit led me on what to say. And all I did was just wrote on my experiences of how God can bring you from this to that. Some of the chapters in the book is from the pits to the palace. That's the first one, from the pits to the palace. And then we have from victim to victorious. We have mess to messenger. That's my favorite one.
Mess to messenger?
From the mess to messenger. From overlooked to overbooked. And that's just some of the chapters in the book. And that's why it's called From This to That. And a lot of people are in positions right, they're in seasons right now of feeling rejected. They're in seasons of feeling lonely. They're in seasons of feeling doubtful, feeling insecure, feeling anxiety, feeling depression. Life has been lifing for a lot of people.
It sure has.
And sometimes we don't know which way to go, but I want people to know that you, even though it feels like your world is upside down, even though it feels like things are just falling, life is just falling into pieces, sometimes it's just falling into place. And it may not be going according to the way you planned it, but it's going according to the way he planned it. And it's falling into place, and sometimes it's painful. But pain produces purpose. And so so my goal is to let people know that this book is to encourage you, to let you know that no matter where you are, God has the power to bring you from this, whatever your this is. Your this and my this may not be the same. But he has the power to bring you from this to that.
Well, I can't wait to read it.
And it's a short read.
Yeah, how can
but
our
I pray it's a
viewers find
powerful read.
it?
Okay, so you can find the book. First thing you can do is come down to Backus Bibles and Books tomorrow from 12 to 2, where I'm having my first official book signing.
Oh, how
And
exciting.
I'm excited. I'm nervous because you don't know if anybody going to show up. So even if you have a book already, please bring it down. Give me an opportunity to sign it. I hosted a conference back in January where Shasta came down and did and it was supposed to be my book signing, but that was not very smart to try to host it, a book signing where I was the host of an event and my mind was all over the place. So now we have official book signing. I'm sitting down and writing books. We will have donuts.
There we go. Now
We'll
tell
have
us
donuts
again where
tomorrow.
that is tomorrow.
Backus Bibles and Book, which is on 78. You're on 78. You turn like you're going to Oxford Lake. It's the building right there. There used to be a pawn shop. And so I'm excited. They're excited. They said they never had a book signed before, so they said, sure, we'll do one. So they have the books there. We have them in my friend's business, Mr. Mohar Dabbit. If you know him, he has been serving our community for over 30 years, I believe. And so On Time Fashion have copies of the book. You can go to Amazon and get your copy of the book. You can reach out to me. Of course, I'm going to have books here at my office, which is at 1709 Hilliard Robinson, Suite D. And you can give me a call, 256-454-3036. I can do the book. I can let you purchase the book through way of Cash App, Zelle, and then I can mail it to you if you're not here local. So if you want the book, you'll get the book. And I got to say this.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this while we're on. If that's okay.
Absolutely.
I made a post 2 nights ago because a young lady. I went to a business, and I ran into a young lady that I knew inside this business, and she got a copy of the book, and I'm walking. I go to the other side of the room, just in there talking, running my mouth like the normal Juanica does, and I'm getting ready to leave, and the Holy Spirit led me back over to this young lady. And she was over there reading the book, and she was literally crying. We don't know what people are going through.
Yeah.
And God tells you to do something, do it, because if he's telling you to do something, it's not about you. It's about the people that he has connected to your assignment. And so that touched me. So I made a post that I'm going to give out 5 books. And I told them that I was going to make the post at 10:15 the night, which would have been last night. Y'all, I was asleep at 10:15 last night. So I'm going to pick my 5 right now.
Good.
I'm gonna let her pick the 5. Okay, so we're gonna do that right now. Then I'll let me go here, and
this is exciting.
so they're gonna get their free copy of the book, and I'm gonna go to the post and let Miss Courtney just go down, and you just name off who you see. Hold on.
I'm gonna do a little close eye and
like
choose.
I forgot I post a lot of stuff, y'all, so bear with me.
Yeah, and I enjoy
There it
following
is.
you on Facebook.
There we go. So
too.
you just go down through and you just scroll
Okay.
and you just
I'm gonna
pick your.
scroll and I'm gonna go.
That's gonna take the pressure off of Juanica.
Okay, Augustine Coleman.
Oh, Miss Coleman. Okay.
I'm just
Congratulations, Miss Coleman.
Congratulations. I'm just gonna scroll and here we go. Alexis Spinks.
Oh, she's a sweetie pie.
Oh,
Yes,
okay. I'm
yes.
just gonna keep scrolling. Felicia Patterson.
Miss Patterson.
Okay. How many was that? There's 3?
There's 3. We got 2 more.
Okay. Kenya Watkins.
Miss Watkins. She's an awesome woman. I believe she's out of either Montgomery or Dothan. I believe she's from down that way. I believe she is, but that is awesome, amazing. One more. Last one, y'all. Free book.
Jennifer K. McDonald.
Miss McDonald.
Congratulations,
y'all.
You had a lot of people.
Yes.
Wow.
All those people was
That's
yeah.
wonderful.
Yes. So you all will receive your free copy. Reach out to me, or I'll reach out to you guys to make sure that we get the book to you. Copy of From This to That. Also, I'm excited that Second and Charles has also decided to host a book signing for me. As of right now, we have the date March the 9th, but it's not confirmed.
Okay.
But they do have books in hand right now that after the book signing, they'll actually put them out for sale. And so I'm really excited about
You
that.
keep us posted on that, and we'll make sure to put it on our Facebook page and to
Yes,
talk
yes.
about it. And promise me that you will come back and join me again.
Absolutely.
I can't believe this time has already passed. It's already almost 8:30 in
Oh
the
my
morning. I know.
goodness.
Time flies.
I
When
want
you're
to talk
having
about, can I tell the
Absolutely.
people about 2 more
Yes.
things? So we have a free Women's Empowerment Luncheon that I'm hosting on March the 28th. If you want to come, please inbox me. This is absolutely free. This is women empowering women. And then I'm also hosting a teen praise and paint party.
Oh,
So
fun.
I am looking for sponsors if anybody's interested in helping me with that, because I really don't want to charge the children, but if I have to, I will, but I really want to be able to host this event. This may be something that they may want to sponsor.
Hey, yes.
Because it doesn't cost a whole lot, but I know there are children that want to come that may not have that money to pay. So I'm excited about that. And I want to end with a nugget. Whether you think you can or you think you cannot, either way, sweetheart, you are right.
That's right. Oh, Nika, thank you so much for being here
Yes,
on this
thank you for
Friday
having
morning.
me.
Please come back. Make sure you pick up a copy of From This to That by Nika Hendricks, and follow her on Facebook to
Yes,
stay in touch on
please.
all of the exciting things that she has
Please.
going on. So thank you so much, and we'd like to thank you for tuning in to Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Have a great weekend. Come out and shop for cars.
Yay.
Oh, this is so exciting.